G'day and welcome back to our Trinity campaign in EU4. So yeah, if you watched the last episode, was all tooling up to do something and then had to quit the game because I thought the monitor died. It was the weirdest troubleshooting I've ever had to do. But everything's up and running again now. So what are we going to do? We're going to declare on one of these guys. Actually, we're waiting for Mamluks to be okay, won't we? So 20th of December. Oh, awesome. Oh, Comet Devils, Kith and Kin. Steal our stability. Alright, was it 28th December? Good enough. Let's speed 5 it until then. Really slow at the start of the month there. Okay, so that's done, which means if, what is it, Cyprus do drag Mamluks in, we should be okay. So, Mantua, yes. Mantua, yes. Cyprus, yes. They're the ones that might actually bring them in. And then Ragusa just brings in Cyprus. So we're going to call in Hungary. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll call in Austria if we need to. Conquest of Pisa is a go. Can't quite have them in position. That's fine. Ragusa have honoured with Florence. Mantua, Cyprus, all good. Catch them before they leave. Had them down here to help with that, but I realised they weren't actually going to be needed. Alright, there goes a pair of the enemies. They're just Ragusa and Cyprus. So, looks like Mamluks won't come in. Let's just go land on the Cypriots. And trader. Guillaumet Devable. Didn't we have a half price? Be this guy. It looks like half price, doesn't it? Trade efficiency. Sounds good. Which means if he's half price, he can be double the cost. All glory to us. Stippler, thanks. Alright, so they're going to take Zeta, but they shouldn't really be able to hold up very long there at all. And we're going to land with the wrong guys, of course. You know what, let's go get them to actually do this properly. Who's the one? Urbanus? No. Well, it'll be the only guy we can change, can't it? That one. Sack of Pisa. Hell yes. Professionalism for us. Alright, we'll just wait for these guys to get in so we can actually get started over there. And with Pisa done, we can head over to Ragusa's capital. Bavaria not agree to come into this war. They were allied to Mantua. I don't think Mantua's actually asked yet. He won't be able to soon. 21% there. Alright, I expect this to be a victory. 0-3 against a 1-4 is a bit rough. We're going to have 3 manoeuvre against his 0 though, so that's okay. Still copping the full crossing penalty though. Alright, Mantua's done. So, looks like they do want to hand things over to us, along the coast at least. Yeah, that's all we want. It's fine. And this is going to be a victory. He's got nowhere to go. And get around the other side. Actually, no, he won't. Get everybody on there first. And National Conscripts, recruitment time. Sure. Next one we'll probably want to do tech. Cavalry, fire, infantry, shock. Ended up being a lot easier than I was expecting it to. And converted donor. The thing extends below the bottom of the box there. The famous mercenaries of Switzerland, the Swiss Guards, are disciplined, loyal, and employ revolutionary battle tactics, which have given them the reputation of being the most powerful troops in the world. Pope, consider a pact with Switzerland to provide us with a constant corps of Swiss mercenaries to protect the Papal State against hostile troops. Sure. Switzerland sends the Swiss Guard. So until the end of the game, manpower. Okay, we'll take it. And we'll convert Gaza. Might actually be able to finish these before they get back the recent uprising. 35, yeah. Right, Mantua's been discussed. Well, yeah, we don't even need them in there anymore, do we? Nor Florence. Got the 100% on here, which is giving us, what, 20% reduction? Hungary got there before us. That sucks. We've won it. And he has handed that over. So, we're all good. Pretty much finished this war, except for these troops in here. Now you do need to move over there. Alright, what do we care about the Ragusans? Bring him home. Actually, well, we've just lost one of the things. Ragusa, is there anything we can do? We can steal your maps of Mashriq. Nice. Alright. What do we have left in there? 49. Steal maps of Arabia, Arabian Sea. He can see down there for some reason. And we can see everything else around here. So Persia, good enough. Alright, so just a matter of waiting for Cyprus. Ottomans have come down to 17. 3.5 per year. They desire Crete. Do they desire Cyprus as well? No. They don't actually desire Crete, just likes to say that they do. Yeah, it's fabricated all the way down there. Alright, so Cyprus, I like the idea of having that. So we'll definitely take Cyprus. With cash. Send that. Now, Cypriots, we can buy off. We'll need to convert that, but otherwise they should be pretty good. Let's go to Alexandria with that army. Alright, next up, Mantua. Florence and Mantua. So neither of those countries are going to exist in a second. Okay, that's a fort. And then Ragusa doesn't matter as much, so we'll have a look at what we want to take through here. It's actually not that bad. That becomes a much bigger issue. Could do this if we just wait a little bit. Brandenburg, Nuremberg, Planet, Ulm and Würzburg will be gone next year. Which means we can piece them out now. Not going to give Hungary anything, so we'll just take Dubrovnik. And cash. Bosnia, Croatia, no. That's right, he's in the Empire as well. That's why it was such an extra problem. You have an alliance with Florence. You won't soon, and we don't need prestige, so can make him a vassal. No. Well. No. Alright. War reps, and that'll do. Not going to give Hungary any of that. Okay, so now if we take a look at Florence, it is exactly the same. Good. And eventually we'll take his money, and that'll be it. But we're going to wait until January and take a look. And we're not going to forget Ragusa, Mantua. They're actually looking alright for now, because the armies are sitting on them. There are 4 out of 3 leaders, right? We had one from being public controller. Should we drop somebody? Really need to keep this guy. Guess we can drop him. Never seemed like much point having admirals. Either you got the better fleet or you don't. The admiral sometimes makes a difference, not enough to be worth taking up one of the whole leadership slots. General is far more important. Armata di Genoa. Alright, you're supposed to be probably with them. Foreign drill instructor available. Specialism for ducats. Yes. It's actually supposed to be there. Florentine fleet will evaporate. Burgundy's back to being great power. We're up to 5th. Muscovy's going to take a little while to get that. Actually on par at the moment. France just did development, I imagine. I think he just paced out. Debar. Seriously, France. David Trastamara is young. Aragon is under them, of course. England is Fairfax. Right, there's a few you don't usually see around. And convert Alexandria at the moment. Alright, no, don't actually need these guys on at the moment, so they can just go do their thing. Castile, tell us of the coffee boom. Ottomans declared conquest on the Mamluks again already. He's going to take most of this section. Unless they've, yeah, they got stuff down there. Maybe we'll take that chunk. Now, I like the idea of having a fort there, just to get them out in the ocean where we might be able to stop them doing anything else. And I can't make the fleet too much bigger. So, 12-2-10, 11-1-8, 12-2-8. Well, let's go over. Alright, doing Cyprus and Ragusa still. So a little bit of land inside the Empire again. We can't rejoin the Empire. What would we actually need? 382 opinion. Doesn't hate us for holding imperial territory. Austria has accepted Bohemia's. Austria, what are you up to? Brandenburgian Colonian War of Honor. Cologne. Been a naughty boy. No, that's the wrong type. What's the War of Honor? Called him names, I think. Ooh. That's a little high. Alright, 12 years ahead of time in tech. And I'm sure it's well and truly past the new year we were waiting for. Let's wait for Memmingen and Burgundy to get off there as well then. Get a lot of extra cash. How he's making so much when he's occupied. He's making 8 ducats a month under full occupation. And the army reformer Castellus Erizo has died. Didn't we just get a half price? This one, Morale of Armies. Can't buy it up because it's the wrong thing, but that's all good. And we've converted 7. Is that including that one? It was, I think. 8, 9, 10. Good. Alright. So we get a little splendor after that one. Unified culture, no. Owns all Latin provinces. I assume that Naples is Latin. Neapolitan is Latin, yep. So is Sicilian. So is Sardinian. Occitan's French. Venetian and Lombard. Piedmontese, yeah, we'd have to take a chunk out of Austria. What is... Where's the edge? Germanic, Swiss, Latin, Piedmontese. So 2 provinces from Switzerland. And I think 2 provinces from Austria. Really all the stuff we need to take anyway. Now, we should probably declare this one. Planet's not involved in anything at the moment. He's allied to Austria. Call Austria in against him. Could be fun. What's the deal with Switzerland? He's allied to France. We need to break that alliance. And he's also with Württemberg. You know, problem here is going to be the aggressive expansion. We'll have to wait a bit before we do a big Swiss thing. I want to take, well, Canao, Piedmont and Wallis so that we border Burgundy so we can start eating up through Burgundy to start trying to bunny hop over that way. Unless we could back Swedish independence. And then take a little bit out of Denmark if we peace out first. No, let's see. It's very close though. Alright, we weren't doing that. No, we need to catch up on tech. I know we're losing money. From army maintenance, well, we did make a much larger army. Fair enough. I have a little Liberty Desire in Naples. If Aragon breaks free and takes Naples with him, well, we'd attack either of them if they break free. Alright, it's January now. Let's peace out. Got the call for peace anyway, and that looks good. Alright, Ragusa's trade league's gone because we ate them all. And I forgot that was the mission. Okay. Next mission, convert Alexandria to Catholic. We are doing it anyway. Rival would be Denmark. Or construct a grand fleet. Denmark have rivaled Muscovy. We're never going to get him as an ally with Austria and Hungary hated by him though, so we'd be better off just doing the conversion of Alexandria, which is about to finish. Alright, fortification neglected. Cyprus gets forts in disrepair. Army tradition. Unfortunate, but okay. Want this to be a decent one if we're going to have it at all. And did we want to do Parma? Became the next question. Planet is 101%. I was thinking about trying to vassalize him, though I guess, yeah, that would never happen anyway. Alright, let's start breaking up his allies. Austria is a no because he's fighting another war. He's besieged by Poland. Alright, that Brandenburgian Colonian. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, well, I guess we could just do it ourselves anyway. Let's get these guys around to Genoa. Get these guys to Genoa. Theodosio, no, he's the one that wants to do fights, so he can stay there. Mamluks cede a bunch of land. Ottomans have rivaled us. Mamluks no longer valid. Burgundy would be good, other than the whole French thing. Ally of an ally. Quick check on Burgundy, is still allied to France, so nope, no more there. We're now exiled in Crane, fine. And military tech. Good timing. Well, Venice is very weak. Genoa's not too good either. Alexander Tagliamento has corrupt connections. Gain a little corruption. That's just money at this point. And Prestige's maxed out and trending up. Devotion's maxed out and trending up. Power production, we're losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per year. We've converted Alexandria, so extra missionary strength for Cyprus. Next mission. Fine, Denmark. You can like us, but we're never going to be allies. And let's just get started on Parma. Cobligerising them would call in those guys, so, I mean, we can call them in now. Alright, who else do you call in then? Hesse and Ulm. Sounds fun. Just make sure that's a victory, then get out. Not just a victory, but a smashing defeat. Alright, and get Austria started up this way. Ulm and somebody, can't remember. Hesse. Hesse and Ulm. Okay. There we go, finally honoured. Request for access from Ulm? Sure, go for it. If he's in another war. We'll just run up to Ulm. Now I wouldn't mind vassalizing the smaller electors like Liège, Magdeburg and Saxony. Make it easier to dismantle the HRE later. The problem with that is we'd be spending Diplo, so we're not going to do it. Not that we could really get into a war up there. Definitely quarantine. And we're way ahead of time on Diplo again. Well, diplomatic points you spend on converting cultures, like Avignon. Do that after. Yeah, do you want to accept this or do we want to convert it? I think we'll just change its culture to Umbrian. Which we can't do here, of course. So we have one in Parma. It's all hills, isn't it? Right, get into the hills of Nice. More army professionalism. What are we looking at? 52.91. Next one is the one we want. Alright, with Ulm done, let's get up to Cassel. Absolutely slaughtering all of those guys. Bremen have a gold. How did Bremen get a golden era? Let's join the Reformation. Oh wow. Painful in the north. Only one Protestant centre of Reformation? Could be an interesting League war then. Alright, wait for Ulm to get out. Let's get into Draguignan. And yeah, because we already did Ulm, let's get rid of their army. Ducats and war reps and trade power. Wait for that. Well, trade power's in this node where we have some power, so yeah. Oldenburg has joined the Trade League. Draguignan is ours. And they've left Provence without doing anything. Sure. Might as well participate, alright? Castile comes to raid the Aragonese War for Independence against Aragon, England and Muscovy. Well, we're going to accept. They can't call anybody else in. So I guess these guys are going to go help over there. And forgot to send those boats back, so no, just bring them. Leave the other guys down there. Ooh, actually, we are at war with Aragon, so what we should have done, point out how important this land is to us. Not allowed now. War ally has already claimed everything. So if we can get a bit of score, we can buy Castile's trust up and peace out separately. What else has he called in? He's only got Portugal on his side. Yeah. Half of them are Muscovy, so either way it goes, as long as we can get out with a bit. We actually want to lose this war. We just need the land first, though. Alright, get these guys in. 14% chance would be awesome. Then we could rush over to Valencia. Almost. Over to rent Condottieri. He wants us to pay for them. No, we don't accept. Probably should if Muscovy's going to be marching in. I don't see him getting access through Lithuania. Truce of the Mamluks is over. We won the Siege of Cassel. Well, with the Siege of Cassel, we get over to Hessen. Don't know why Hesse's capital isn't in Hessen. And Ulm, of course. They will accept their defeat now. How much money do we get? Inflation's not too bad. Alright, send that. Hungary embrace colonialism. Hessen is done. So, up in Hesse. We've won the Siege of Roussillon. And Denmark have inherited the throne of Bavaria. Wow. That's interesting. Didn't even realise they had a PU, but Denmark now is right on the Austrian doorstep. Could be interesting for us. Sue for peace with Hesse. Right, want your money. And Hesse could be an interesting vassal way up there. What's he have claims on? Nassau and Frankfurt. I mean, he is small enough, but he's still too big. Okay. Yeah, we've got a tiny bit of trade in there, so I guess we can take a bit more. And then annul with Bohemia. You know, forget the trade power. Alliance with Brunswick, alliance with Clev. Access, access. Alliance with the Platinum. Sure, get rid of them. And then we're just waiting on the Austrians to finish this. I don't think we particularly care though. So we only want their money and... Actually, we need to... No, he doesn't have the alliance anymore. Warps and trade power from them would be nice, but if we can't do it, let's just piece them out. And then Austria is still embroiled in this war. Arrival of arrival, done. Denmark. Who is he enemies of again? Austria and Hungary, so yeah, unfortunately. I mean, if we dropped Austria, it'd be perfect time to get in there. His allies are a bit too strong anyway. Fine. Ravensburg and Burgundy. Well, now that's just them. They can't actually do anything to us anyway. So this army can come down. Actually, yeah, we need to get into the Pyrenees because we need the war score. The other guys shall try and find their way down to Messina. If they have to kill this guy on the way past, they shall try. Grand Fleet is 20 heavy ships. Not doing that. Right, what else do you spend Diplo on? I think we actually do some development. Now, Rome. It's on 31. It's going to be the best time to do it. Up to 41. Good enough. Alright. And under attack in Barcelona. No, we're not. Foundation of Societas Jesu. Organize the Jesuit order. Papal influence. Prestige. Portugal gains papal influence. We gain prestige. Okay. And we're at war with England, aren't we? We have to remember to watch out for them. And his armies, etc. They have left Valencia. Alright, recall from Denmark. We do need to rush that. Aden has joined the Trade League. And we ran into their army. Nice looking victory though. Alright, and since they're not useful over there, we'll sit over here and make sure we can get past. Can't get an extra leader. And Treviso is under attack by the Muscovites. Should be safe. Now, this is a mountain fort, so they're dangerous. If we could win it this month, that'd be incredible. No, of course not. Promising trader, half price for trade efficiency. Alright, Portugal actually have a small army. Naples is on our side. That's going to be unfortunate, especially since we've just won the Pyrenees now. So let's just go half stacks, spread out across them. Magellan, Girona, Tarragona, Barcelona, Zaragoza, Teruel. Unless he's going to do anything. No, I think they're going somewhere else. Alright, Cyprus done. Agel done. Let's go past. Oh, he is going to be annoying. Can't use either of them. Okay, some English up there. Alright. Well, we have one Messina. So, since he has to go through there to get anywhere else, we'll leave it alone. He'll desperately want to take it back. And if he does, we'll leave this to go and kill him. And now they're down there. Alright. Well, we have 11%. So, if we separate peace, definitely want Cagliari. No, we don't have 10%. That's the total. Damn it. Alright, importing iron. Megdalism. And we were hoping to lose this war. Could go invade England. Be a bit of a mistake. Don't particularly want to go over to Muscovy either. So let's stand in Nice. We have to get these guys off there, particularly because of Treviso. And he's in the mountains there as well. Alright, let's try and run away. See if we can trick him into coming to Messina. Or go in there, even better. Sublimis Deus. Pope condemns slavery. Or gain stability. Don't see anything wrong with slavery if it keeps you stable. And we're cruel. That was our second one. The first one was discipline. And Genoa is under attack by a couple of English who don't realise they need reinforcements if they're going to do things like that. Alright, he's not going to be stupid enough to move anywhere. Damn it. 4-4. Should be able to take him out. Just before we do. How are we on? Oh, because he took the fort. Treviso is worth 9.5. That was supposed to be a lot easier than that. Alright. Apparently we'd lost Nice at some point. So have to come out of there and then get over there. We can now trap his troops in there if we're on Treviso. Is this battle nearly over? We nearly lost it, which is stupid. No, we actually... How did we win that? Okay. And it's a decent Aragonese fleet. We should trounce them. This one looks like they've got a lot to reinforce with. Oh, hell yeah. We've nearly lost our army. Let's just get out of there now. Muscovites. That's not good. Killed everybody down here though. Well, as long as the English don't come in, we're going to have the ticking war score. Hello. Where'd they come from? I assume they were dead. You go to Messina. Well, let's do it this way. Boschko's first, can chill. Now, next point is, I actually want to kill this fleet. And go over to the hills of Umbria. And we haven't paced out Parma yet. Let's go do that now. A few extra ducats. Aragon can't do anything anyway. Send that. Extra province to be unable to do anything with. I'm fine with reducing war exhaustion too, since we had too many points. Now, I do kind of want to get up there and stop that. Castile doesn't like that idea. Didn't see where their fleet went, so let's get over here again. Something falling down behind me. And there goes Mantua. Alright, Marcellus can do that. I guess that's why they got their butt kicked out of 0-0 fighting whatever Muscovy had. A 1-5. Ouch. So, what are you saying? Arrives in Modena on the 3rd. We'll be out of there. It is hills in there. When's it going to happen? 1st of January. Okay. No, we're just getting to friends. Modena on the 4th. 3 days. He will get a morale tick. They get on the 1st, they get on the 3rd. It's going to be a huge defeat no matter what. 3rd, 4th. Come around through him to go stand in Mantua with the rest. That's not going to go well. Damnation. Get out there now. Definitely need to keep our men together. So, one of these guys has siege, the other's good at fighting. We have plenty of supply there. And yes, help us against these bloody Muscovites, Castile. We can white peace, but they think we're losing. Mantua's worth 11.4. God damn it. If they hadn't arrived in Treviso before we took, what was it, Pyrenees, Bereneo. I mean, all we need to do is take this and then rush over and do Treviso before they can finish either of these. So, let's give that a crack. Not going to assault it. 21% because we've got the boats in place though. Castile's around there. Fort takes back the rest. And the trader's dead. I think this one's half price, right? Have a Jew working for the Pope. Losing a lot of cash. Alright, got that. Puts them up to 26, puts us on 10. Separate peace, we lose 10 trust, that's fine. So it has to be stuff we personally hold. And we can do a fort there. We want to be able to fabricate on Tunis, we can do that from here now anyway, so that doesn't matter. Otherwise, if we ask for the Baleares, not necessary. It's all Tunis along there now. Alright, we'll take his mountain fort in Messina. Portugal don't like that either. Too bad. Now we get to peace out, and Muscovy isn't black flag. Probably still give access to them, don't we? Alright, Hungary, France. Denmark would make sense, except we can't take any land from them. Screw it, let's do it anyway. We still can't quite reach any of them. So close to getting to Vestland though. 15. No. What we should have done was take something over here. That would let us have reached Denmark. Oh, got our mountain fort in Messina. That's good enough for now. Messina, Parma, Ragusa. We just buy them down if we have to. Good. So, one guy, stand in Parma. And then, yeah, Castile should be on 50 because we'd already bought it up. France, we want to call in against Switzerland at some point. Well, we want to call France in against Burgundy, but that's not going to be doable. Oh, we're up to 3rd. We've surpassed France. I don't know how we managed that. And we're not really ahead of Muscovy. Base tax in Rome. Yeah, let's go. Alright, manpower or ducats is the question. Lose the manpower. Cool, but we can take a short break here, and when we come back, we will figure out if we're in a position to expand anywhere anytime soon. I don't think we really are. But thanks for watching. See you soon.